Loona journey, bro. Can get both guys out of the way because it's two of them. It's this one and it's the other person. This other person, I believe, was the person that made the Triple S guy that I was watching. So I'm pretty confident that if this one doesn't do justice and I don't understand enough, I know I can get a lot of information out of the other one. So we're going to get this out the way, and then we're going to move to, oh wait, each solo has its own power and each unit has an independent power rather than be a typical unit. Then we all together become Loona. Okay, so is that not an A at the end? It's a triangle, Loon Triangle. We want to be like Marvel's Avengers. Kim Lip, November 2017. Then after this, I can get into the solos. Is that Cherry? Nah, that's an O in there. I'm pretty sure I don't say Cherry. Okay, I know Eves, Chu, Go On, Olivia Hay. I know I probably read some of them names wrong.
Or maybe for the 1,000th time you saw a tweet or a YouTube comment that said the words Stan Loona.
You know what's funny? That is exactly what made me want to look in Loona, because I've seen people say that, and I've also seen well, what initially made me like aware of Loona's existence is because I be seeing people say Stan Loona, but it was also a clip I seen on my YouTube shorts of, I think it was Chu, that was I don't know what she was shooting, but she was like strapped up to like a harness and she was like flying through the sky for a video shoot, I'm guessing. And when she came down, she said, "No scared, I ate." And from that moment on, I said I had to know more about her, because for some reason when she said that, it was just too cute and just too funny for me to ignore. But then I also seen, I think, a meme of her holding a gun and smiling, and I was like, okay, this group, or at least the fandom, seems a little unhinged, but it's the good unhinged. It seems like it's the unhinged where you can make jokes and you don't have to worry about people in the comments or people trying to like overly defend. It seems like they can actually take a joke. And I'm assuming like the music has to be somewhat good if people are upset that they disbanded or whatever. So it just seemed like it was the perfect mixture, and I had to look into it.
Or maybe if you were lucky enough, you saw them at KCON LA and got a taste of them in person. Loona, the group everyone seems to be talking about.
Don't spoil me.
If you're somewhat familiar with the K-pop scene, Loona is a name that's commonly thrown around as one of the up-and-coming K-pop groups. A month ago, Loona made headlines by making the first ever US appearance at KCON LA, and immediately, the internet was in a frenzy. The majority of the internet buzz surrounding KCON was centered on Loona. For every activity, for every panel, Loona was surrounded by hundreds and hundreds of fans. Every time they stepped on the stage, the cheers deafened, and at any given moment, the crowds would chant, "Loona, Loona, Loona."
Loon Triangle, bro. I just read it. And I also heard that the Loona lore is kind of crazy, so that also got me kind of intrigued as well.
Despite the many bigger names that have been around the industry for years, it was clear Loona was the main attraction at KCON. The hype was such that KCON was dubbed.
Oh, nah, they got it.
The hype was such that KCON was dubbed by fans as LoonaCon 2019.
Birthday for us. Yeah, I went to.
However, despite this enormous hype following, they're almost an unknown group in Korea. Ask any normal Korean on the street, and chances are they don't know who Loona is. The disparity is baffling. So, who exactly is Loona, and why the hype? So, to understand, we need to go back, all the way back to March of 2016. A company was formed by the name of Blockberry Creative, or BBC for short. Their objective? To create the most unique girl group out there.
Cause y'all don't fucking pay them. One thing about me, bro, The one thing I'm gonna make sure happens if I'm involved in anything is that people get paid, and they already failed in that one front, so I can't respect them as a company.
To create the most unique girl group out there. The plan was every month or so, a girl would be revealed as part of the group, and then release a solo debut. And this pattern would continue until there was 12 girls. There was an idea to bring together a group of remarkable people to see if they could become something more. This project was known as the Avengers. I mean, Loona. 12 girls, 12 singles, 2 years.
Who's supposed to be Thanos back here?
A project like this had never been done before. The usual method was that you reveal all the members of a group months before the release, and when they debut as a full group, with the rare exception of maybe adding one other member, Red Velvet. But BBC kept everything a secret.
Is that Yuri?
Releasing.
Wait, is Yuri not a part of
release? And when they debut as a full group, with the rare exception of maybe adding one other member, Red Velvet. But BBC
I thought Yuri always been a part
secret,
of it.
releasing teasers and MVs like movie trailers and TV episodes. In October of 2016, Heejin, the first girl, was revealed along with her solo single and solo album. From October to February of 2017, Hyunjin, Hasul, Yeojin, and Vivi all debuted in a similar manner. They made up the subunit called 1/3. The units have a much deeper meaning that I will cover later. From May to July,
don't spoil me too much.
Kimlip, and Chuddy all had solo debuts.
How you say that last name?
From May to July, Jinsol, Kimlip, and Chuddy all had solo debuts and were formed in the subunit Odd Eye Circle. Once again, the groups are important, so remember that. From November to March of 2018, Eves, Chu, Go-On, and finally, the last girl of the puzzle, Olivia Hay, had solo debuts and were in the final subunit YY by Y. And Olivia, by the way, holds the record for the shortest trainee period ever. Check this out, she was a trainee for 1 day, and the very next day, she debuted. Isn't that crazy? While
was
the
it
rest
good?
of Loona was promoting, she was still a regular high school girl. She said she remembered watching Heejin and Hyunjin on TV, and now they're in a group together.
진심이야?
In the span of 2.5 years, Loona has produced 62 songs, 32 of which have music videos.
That's pretty good considering. That's pretty good actually.
Let's compare that to the big three.
Considering now most groups be out for a year or so
group in K-pop.
and don't
They
really be having that much
17
out.
music videos. Red Velvet had 10. Blackpink had. Hold on, let me count real quick. Oh yeah.
That is crazy. Oh my, oh my God. What's that? 32?
In 2016, Twice, at the time of their debut, had the most expensive debut of all time, and it approximately cost JYP 500 million won, or about $420,000. Any guesses about Loona's debut? 500,000? 800,000?
No idea.
1 million?
20?
Try 9 times that. An insane $8.9 million was spent on their debut. By the way, the Ilkwon Group, the owner of Loona's agency, is a large, insanely rich corporation. They provide and manufacture arms and steel to different militaries.
Oh, they don't fuck around.
Arms dealers, possibly richer
Oh, they don't fuck around.
SM combined. With BBC funding the group, they were able to afford such a preposterous undertaking. Loona is the most ambitious project in K-pop history.
Hold on, wait. I don't know. I feel like I probably missed when you said the number of things they had at the time. I think I was talking too much.
Oh yeah. In 2000.
Oh no, he didn't say a number. Okay. Trying to make sure I ain't missing nothing.
Ambitious project in K-pop history. And it's not a stretch to say that they're one of the hardest working groups right now.
Music.
There's something special about the Loona sound, something that attracts people to it. In a K-pop world filled with cutesy, girl crush, and bubblegum pop, Loona stands as a breath of fresh air. During their 2-year pre-debut period, not only was BBC establishing a strong 12-member group, but also 12 separate solo artists that could each stand on their own. And these weren't just throwaway songs that were just, oh, we need a single, so let's whip up something generic real quick. These were quality songs, written, recorded, and filmed to fulfill a very specific purpose and fit a particular vision. More on that later. Loona was built on the concept
Oh my God, he's doing a good job of hyping them up a little bit.
Each of the 12 girls and each of the 3 subunits had their own particular sound and genre. So you can't classify Loona as a whole into a genre because they had no genre, but at the same time they encompass all genres, from future bass to candy pop to rock.
Y'all did this?
To even
Who is
melancholic
this? Who is this? Who is this staring at me like this?
to even melancholic ballads.
바람이 불어 내 맘 깊은 곳 꽃잎을 띄우고.
However, despite every song being unique, each song still had an aspect to them that made them sound distinctively Loona. Along with that are the music videos. Each song and MV was beautifully crafted like a piece of art, which were uniquely filmed in such a way to make the viewer feel a specific feeling, but also filmed to feel the mood of the song. Every object, every outfit, every color, every word was purposely placed there to fit a specific Loona vision. To achieve this vision, that meant flying out to Iceland, Japan, France, London, Los Angeles, Hungary.
God damn, no, they put thought behind this shit.
In your brain,
There's no way
you
you fly to all these different places. So how do you do all of this and still fumble? How? Like, you spent all this money. You had the vision. You had the platform. You still fumbled. How?
London,
Hopefully he
Los
goes
Angeles,
over that.
Hungary. First, Loona is primarily a piece of art. In your brain, you know you're watching a K-pop song, but also it feels like you're watching something entirely different. Something nostalgic from a world that doesn't exist. Some alternate reality from a parallel universe. This, of course, is the Loona brand, the Loona vision. And why does it feel like we're in another universe? Well, that will be answered later. Part of
Don't
that
spoil
Loona
me.
sound are the girls themselves, of course. A lot of them have proven themselves to be strong singers, especially this girl.
Okay, yeah, I know it's the reason I
That's a
fucked with.
G5 if anyone's
I know
wondering.
it's the reason I fucked
All of
with
them
you,
have
bro.
a special sound that makes them sound different, from Haseul's clear vibrato Heejin's jazzy melodic voice.
I didn't know if I was gonna fuck with this song right here too much, just because I'm not that big of a fan with ballads. But I'm willing to give everything a fair chance before I decide to like just that ain't it.
Clear vibrato.
Might be promising. If like she is a damsel in
Heejin's
distress right
jazzy
now.
melodic voice. Go-on's crunchy voice. To Olivia's high-pitched baby-like voice. And then there's a Chu. Now, I'm not here to say that Loona is the greatest singing group of all time. No, not at all.
It seems like
I'm
they're
not
the most
claiming them to be the
creative.
best singers, but they are the right singers. That when blended all together is just perfect.
They have I would say they're probably the group that got the most moving pieces.
Now, usually girl groups aren't known for their complicated, elaborate choreography, whereas boy group choreos are meant to be fast,
dope.
strong, calculated, and fierce. Girl groups will be more cute and fun and just straight up sexy. Loona took that idea of girl group choreography and just said, screw it, we'll experiment with whatever we want. In the flip of a switch, they can go from cute and innocent to sexy girl crush to powerful and fierce. Which brings us to Butterfly, one of the greatest girl group choreographies of all time. The choreography is complex, with breathtakingly beautiful synchronizations and formations. I can speak
I don't think I've ever seen a girl group like lift someone up like that.
One of the greatest girl group choreographies.
That's why
of
I'm
all
kind of
time.
shocked.
The
And it seemed like
choreography is
it's her
complex,
members doing
with
it.
breathtakingly beautiful synchronizations and formations. I can speak at lengths to how beautiful Loona's choreo is, but the best way is to show you.
Was that someone singing in the back right there? Or was that just like... I want to say that's an
Notice in
instrument, maybe.
particular the use of space, how they traveled around the stage with intricate formation changes, level changes, and the shapes they created with their bodies. There's moments of sequential timing when movement was passed from
It's
one
the thing
dancer
there's a
to
member
another.
here that
There's
only
just so much
trained
going
for
on,
one
so
day.
many layers, and it all just blends together perfectly. like an orchestra of dancers.
And y'all fumbled.
That being said, along with ITZY and GFriend, Loona is one of the best dancing girl groups in the industry.
Thank you. He gave ITZY they flowers. Thank you, bro. Thank you.
GFriend, Loona is one of the best dancing girl groups.
It's about Loona, but come on, bro.
Oftentimes, girl groups will have 1 or 2 great dancers, but Loona is filled with great dancers. Specifically, these 4: Heejin, Olivia Hae, Kim Lip, and especially this girl, Eve, who has just great technique, perfect rhythm, and a gorgeously fluid moveset. Any of them could be the main dancer on any group. Now, individually, Loona probably doesn't have anyone to match Chungha, Chaeyeon, or Momo, but as a single cohesive unit, it doesn't get much better than Loona.
Oh, I thought this was their song at first. Fandom and culture. I know that
Loona
one girl
at this
solo
point
already.
is less like a K-pop group and more like a religion, a cult with their own group of zealots. Now, I've seen many fandoms, but nothing quite like Loona. Inside, you feel like you're part of something special, a movement bigger than yourself, a small cog of a machine of grand design. Now, I've never seen a community so welcoming and so united, yet so bat crazy. Have you ever in your life seen a group of fans so passionate about a K-pop group? Like Missionaries.
Is this even a K-pop event where they got
in
this?
your life seen a group of fans so
I don't think this is even a K-pop event. I think this is like a wrestling match or some shit.
passionate about a K-pop group?
Or like a E-League game.
These orbits will knock on your door, or I guess Twitter, whether you want it or not.
Howie Mandel said something about Loona, bro.
Knock on your door, or I
Fandels, are you ready? Stan Loona, their eyes said
guess Twitter, whether you want it or not, and they will preach till their dying breath.
Elon Musk
of Stan Loona. Now, whether you like Loona or not, whether you think that they're skilled, talented, or even interesting, there's one thing that's undeniable. That they have the biggest and healthiest meme economy in K-pop, bar none. The Stan Twitter community at this point is a well-oiled machine, pumping out jokes, cranking out memes, and getting the wigs.
No, it's similar to this one.
Well-oiled machine.
It's similar to that one, bro.
Out
but it's fucking Chew with like a white top or something, holding a fucking gun.
Memes and getting their wig snatched.
What was this?
주변에 프랑스 사람들도 있는 거 아니죠?
I like bread.
Is that Cherry Young? And I don't know what this is. Like they doing a JoJo fight. Let me in. Did she popularize that move or something? Damn. CTE.
Now, if you've been watching for this long, chances are that you're not going anywhere soon. So I saved the heavy
Okay, nah, bro, I'm locked in. I'm locked in.
You probably know what's coming. This next topic might be a little bit strange for the casual K-pop fan, but also the thing that makes them truly unique. Remember how I said earlier that every song...
Okay, wait. I don't want him to spoil it. I want to like try and figure out the lore myself. Okay, let me just see.
Had a specific purpose and vision. Well, not only is Loona a girl group, but they're all protagonists in the sci-fi universe known as the Lunaverse.
The Lunaverse?
The Lunaverse is told primarily through music videos. With each music video, we follow a central plot or story that is advanced through each sequential music video.
Oh my God, it's giving me 80s vibes, bro. It's giving me 80s, bro. That's the whole bro. Okay, I'm locked in. I don't know why I'm so hyped.
It's told primarily through
it's just something
videos.
different I'm ready to see.
With each music video, we follow a central plot or story that is advanced through each sequential music video. Think like a TV series with multiple seasons and episodes, or movies of the Marvel Universe. Pretty much the same thing, just think of Loona as like the Avengers of K-pop.
This time in the shape of a Mobius strip, inverted, please.
Processing.
One important detail is that the Lunaverse shares many parallels with the Bible, like the creation of Earth,
okay, I don't know much
exile
about
of Eden. But
the Bible,
ultimately,
so.
it's a story of 12 girls in 3 different worlds and their journey to find each other.
Okay. Do you also know that the following does not necessarily reflect on the story? Okay, I might have to skip this because I really want to try and figure it out myself when I'm watching.
The story starts out with our first girl,
Alright.
Jun Hee-jin. Here we witness the creation of the Lunaverse.
Okay,
In the beginning was the Earth.
okay, no. See, look, you already fucking me up. I wanted to like figure out that myself. Are we gonna go to the next one? I don't need him to spoil anything.
Every once in a while,
He got
a
me
K-pop
enough. He
group
got me
comes
locked in
along
enough,
that
bro.
shakes things up.
Right now, what I'm seeing, I am thoroughly interested and ready to get to see what's happening. I don't know
And
why
that's
I'm
Loona.
so hyped
Loona
though.
definitely shook things up, revealing members one by one over the course of 2 years, creating one of the most dedicated fan bases in all of K-pop, winning legal cases against their company, and going their own ways. Consider things shaken. But yet, so much discourse I see on Loona is in the past tense, despite the fact that the members have never been able to shine quite as brightly as they are right now. From insane variety show moments, to high-budget solo album promotions, to secret behind-the-scenes insights and reflections that have never seen the light of day until now, Loona has found their second wind. And even though the members are separated, you might be surprised to the extent that they really aren't. So since we've entered another golden age of Loona content, I think I owe it to one of my favorite
It was
groups
this video.
to make an
This
updated
is the
guide
video.
for each member. And because it's fun to get sentimental from time to time, along the way we can take a look at how much each member has changed over the past 6 to 7 years. Oh yeah, and disclaimer, while I've been in orbit for 7 years, I do not know the members personally, so this will still be a simplification of who they are and is meant only as an entertaining introduction. Thank you. Finally, I won't be talking about the Lunaverse because this video would be 2 hours long and there's plenty of other videos about the group's lore. Alright, are you ready to see what the girls are up to? Then let's go.
Hee-jin, group ARTMS.
A certain creative director once said, if Hee-jin can't become an idol, then who can? Well put. Hee-jin has always had the image of a perfect all-rounder.
What was
From
his
her
name?
dancing
Jaden Jong. I think this is also the name of someone of the people. Well, I don't know. Well, yes, one person, of course. I think this is also the name of the person that's like producing the stuff for Triple S as well.
Well put. Hee-jin
believe
has
someone
always
said
had the
that.
image of a perfect all-rounder. From her dancing, to her vocals, to her knack for creating the most entertaining and questionable dance moves. Genuinely, the only thing that could have stopped this girl from stardom was if pigeons started standing her and flying to her concerts. She's always been the perfect mix of open and supportive, silly and lighthearted, and effortlessly elegant. Really, there was no better choice for the first girl of the month. And let's just appreciate, Hee-jin has managed to keep her perfect all-rounder image for almost the past 8 years
Debuted,
now.
like, in
There's a reason she got a
2016.
solo album so quickly post-Loona. She's still equal parts silly, elegant,
Fucking
and
freak.
terrified of birds like she's always been. The only difference is, she's more comfortable showing all the different sides of herself. It really feels like she can express her artisticness, her dad jokes,
okay.
and her honest reflections whenever she wants now. Oh, and I guess another difference is, she likes a good drink.
얼마 전에
Wow.
희진이를 만났는데
Alcoholic.
친구가 또 굉장히 술을 좋아하거든요.
Loosemble. Okay, so Loosemble
There's
is
one
one.
post
Okay.
related to Hyunjin that stays in my head rent-free. I don't remember the exact place I saw it, but it went a little something like this. Everyone says their bias is
Oh my God.
unhinged, but the only actual unhinged idol in K-pop is that one cat girl from Loona. She thinks differently. Yeah. And look, I could put up a whole compilation of Hyunjin going, or,
What did she just call me?
But instead of that, I'd like to draw some attention to how Hyunjin has changed over the past 7 years. First off, her bread addiction phase has finally ended.
Hey, okay. It's an AA meeting.
Sort of. And side note, just because she has a history with bread doesn't mean she's good at making it.
여기 장갑 끼고 해주세요, 사장님. 장인은 그런 거 안 쓰는데 오늘 쓸게요. 불나 부어서 버스 잠수.
And that's gonna be your piece that you eat.
만들었는데요. 맛있어?
Don't lie.
Second, she demonstrates a lot more leadership tendencies now. She's taken on the role of leader, or crew commander, of Loosemble after all. So she'll really listen to her teammates and compliment them when it matters. She'll laugh a lot at their various quips and jokes. However, her competitive side has only grown in strength. If you haven't watched any Loosemble Assemble episodes, I recommend it. The show's full of true
I got some
Luna
stuff
energy,
now.
and Hyunjin is essentially the trickster in every episode. That doesn't mean she wins though.
진짜 잘하지 않아요? 저 진짜 잘하지 않아요? 전 다 잘해요. 다 잘하는데 그날 운이 안 따라서.
Also, remember how she always wanted to feature in an earring commercial?
6월에 광고 찍을 거예요, 나중에. 6월에 광고 찍을 거예요. 6월에 광고 찍을 거예요.
She got her dream?
6월에 광고 찍을 거예요.
Well,
그런 귀걸이 광고야. 제 소원을 말한 거예요.
oh, and one last note, back in 2018, Hyunjin said this.
진짜 너무 예뻐서 나중에 꼭 키우려고요.
And then actually wound up raising one. Their name is Paldo. So cute.
Paldo. ARTMS.
I've always loved Hassel because she's equal parts this sort of kind, down-to-earth mom and completely playful and quirky goofball. The mom conception was very much solidified with the way she kept worrying about Yeojin in the pre-debut days, and the goofball conception was plain to see, especially with all the Hassel PD-directed Loona TVs. So what happens when everyone in Loona has grown up, moved out, and doesn't need a mom figure anymore?
A complete
that.
goofball.
Alright, that's an exaggeration. That familial and sentimental aspect of Hassel is still intact. She was able to hold her own 4-day small theater concert in October 2023, which had been a huge wish of hers for years. There she performed her solo Plastic Candy, many other Loona hits, and a very special self-written song.
어떤 곡이냐면요. 저희 할머니가 돌아가셨을 때 제가 써놨던 추억곡입니다. 가편집본? 네, 느낌으로 준비한 거니까 가볍게 들어주시면 너무 감사할 것 같습니다. 영원이라는 곡입니다.
This concert made it sink in for me how much the Loona members have been through and how much better they're off now. Hassel shined so brightly on the stage. ARTMS thought so, Triple S thought so, and even the other members who came to cheer her on thought so. It's really a huge blessing that we're able to see events like this that give the members the environment they really needed to be themselves and shine. So you know, even though all of Momsul's babies have left the nest, she isn't lonely at all. Also short.
이 그림 너무 웃기네. 왜요?
She's all the way in the back. Yeojin.
The maknae of Loona. In pre-debut era, she was such a kid. The stereotypical loud little sister that everyone would pick on.
말하지 마, 아무 말도 하지 마. 맨날 저만 구박하시고. Oh my god.
And she was so tiny, literally just a bean. But now, wait, she's still small. They're supposed to have changed!
10 years I'll be your adolescence.
Well, while her stature has remained practically the same, Yeojin's image has been completely rebranded. Now she joins the ranks of Instagram and Pinterest fashionistas with her pink-dyed hair, trendy, form-fitting outfits, and her pet dog Dubu, who she brings everywhere. It feels weird to say that Little Bean Yeojin gives the most model influencer vibes out of everyone, but she kinda does. Dubu is way too cute, by the way. Look at this little guy. Ugh. Even though her visuals suggest a classier, rich girl demeanor now, the loud little sister part hasn't budged an inch, which makes her just as rambunctious as she's always been.
어머. 아, 창피해.
She isn't afraid to get sentimental, and you can tell she loves entertaining people. It all feels so effortless. Case in point,
There you go. Hey. After 20 minutes. I'm fucking with this so far, bro.
Vivi is like cotton candy personified. Trying to find something bad about her is like trying to find something bad about cute kittens and fresh water. Like, at the end of the day, it's just Vivi, bro. She's from Hong Kong and is Loona's oldest and only foreign member. Yet from day one, she's always been laid back. And equipped with hidden talents. And while now she's basically the exact same, she's gotten so comfortable with the members that she doesn't mind toying with them from time to time.
저를 방해하려고 민 거예요? 아니면 도와주려고 민 거예요? 그냥 앞에 있어서 차고 싶어서.
Especially Yejin.
비비 언니는 똑같이 약간 저한테 엄마 같은 사람.
나 하기 싫은데.
And maybe my favorite one of her charms is the bizarre but adorable noises she'll make when overwhelmed.
Kimlet. ARTMS.
섹시해요, 섹시해요.
Kimberly Lippington. Look, I could talk at length about her absolutely angelic voice.
Whoa.
Length about her absolutely angelic.
Whoa, wait a goddamn minute. Wait a goddamn minute. Wait a second. There's no way. Come on, Spotify. Why do you take like fucking why do you take so long to boot up? You've never done this. You always act funny whenever the camera's on. Oh, Odd Eye Circle is ARTMS? I did not I didn't know that. Okay, that's good to know now, I guess. Yeah, right here. Well, I gotta share my screen. I gotta switch the screen over, actually. I didn't know that, because I forgot when this came up. This just popped up on my Spotify randomly when I was just doing like a shuffle, because this was early, like when I was still learning about K-pop in general. So I just clicked like the K on, or like the little K-pop shuffle playlist that Spotify already had pre-made, like, you know, the little regular playlists they just be making randomly. And I heard a couple of their songs. I think it was the only two I really fucked with a lot. I liked the whole little tape thing that they had, but these were the two that stood out the most. I had for sure had to add. But I did not know that this was Loona at the time. So I definitely heard these two songs. But I don't know how to see everything now. Huh, okay. Well, I don't know how to see the actual album or the EP anymore now. That's actually kind of cool now. Okay, I got a little history. Only two songs. Okay, that's good to know.
But it's her reactions and expressions that make her one of the funniest and memeiest members, if not the funniest and memeiest. Lippy is incredibly cool and powerful on stage, and relatable and playful off stage. That's something that's never really changed about her.
언니가 저 자고 있는데 붙여놨어요.
You gotta promote yourself.
And something I only realized recently, she's always really, really loved dogs.
You scaring them.
나 최근에 강아지 영상만 한 50개씩 보시는데 강아지를 보면 기분이 어떠실까요? 기분이 너무 좋아요.
That's how my YouTube shorts is. It's always this little dog that be doing ASMR I be watching. It's just nothing but dog, cat, and
When
K-pop
I think
videos.
Jinsol, I think powerful vocal and visual. Her original Loona solo, Singing in the Rain, has some real unparalleled aesthetics, which matched her goddess-like looks perfectly. Her gaze was intense, and her aura felt unstoppable in every photo shoot. But then you talk to her and she had this very reserved, almost cutesy personality.
Oh my god.
And today, what do you know? Still looking like a goddess, literally. Her personality still has that cute edge, but now she's the only introvert in her group.
저 나이
50이에요.
언니 진짜 심하다.
그래서 지금 이 세 명이랑 같이 여행을 떠나니까 벌써부터 기가 빨려요.
I feel for her. Something I've always respected about Jinsol is her genuine and transparent effort in doing her best. She'll get very candid and honest about how she feels in the moment, and reflects back on her work a lot.
어려워요. 구두를 신고 처음 해가지고 적응이 안 돼요.
오아스가 어쨌든 그리워질 때 항상 무대를 보면 카메라도 너무 어색하게 보고 새로운 활동으로 덮어버리고 싶은
Her relationship with every member is as tight as can be, playing along with their jokes whenever needed, and of course, roasting them whenever possible.
검은 애가 좀 못생겼네. 약간 되게 성격 안 좋게 생겼어.
Have a bad personality.
The members roast her back, though. That's one thing I should probably mention about Luna's relationships as
Get
a
off
whole.
the train tracks.
Lots of roastage happens.
아 선크림 안 발랐는데.
아, 난 발랐는데.
나도 발랐는데. 나도 발랐는데. 준비성이 없구만. 괜찮아요.
Look, you don't need to hear me say it. Chweri's identity is so solidified in the minds of all who know her that it's obvious even to her.
체리만의 매력 뭔가요?
체리 하면은 긍정이죠.
There's no other idol like Chweri. I'm serious. Like, I've seen positive and cheery sunshine idols before, but no one can match the sheer unstoppable force of feel-good that is Chwei Yerim.
She looks like she's just irritated about how, like, on camera,
force of feel-good that is
in front of my salad.
You see how much footage I have of this girl bouncing around? A lot. This video would become a 4-part series if I tried showing it all. It doesn't matter if she makes a mistake. Or if someone tries to tease her. She plays it off better than Steve on Blue's Clues.
귀신들이 막 붙겠다. 너 왜 신나와요?
아니야, 좋게 생각하면 돼. 귀신님이 저를 좋아할 수도 있고. 갑자기 잔다 귀신님이 이렇게 하시면.
It's even to the point it can be actively detrimental to her.
정말 제가 세상 진지하게 근데 모니터를 보니까 제가 웃고 있는 거예요. 아니면 진짜 미쳤나 봐.
Chweri's creed is positivity always finds a way. She likes making people feel good. That's something I respect about her. One last note, her accent in English will get incredibly expensive sounding out of nowhere, and I love it.
Oh my god, my bank account just went into the negatives. That was cringe.
Eve has always had a feeling of maturity to her. For one thing, she's just so kind.
It's always been in the negative.
귀가 정화됐어.
프리티, 뷰티풀, 귀여워요, 애기들. How old are you? I'm 22 years old.
She also has a great sense of humor. But above all, she has this sort of cool, artistic image that I just love. Eve spent the longest of any member preparing for her post-Luna debut. It's like she was searching to find and hone her individuality. Luckily,
okay, well, I remember when I watched her solo in like the little compilation video I did probably like 2 weeks ago at this point, 2 or 3 weeks ago. And I remember that she, like, there was a lot of circular spirals happening in the video. Does that have something to do with the Luna lore thing too? Or is that just like an artistic thing that she did for her comeback or whatever?
Still had a super aesthetic and active Instagram page and her YouTube vlogs. She gave book recs, made a lookbook video, and played an absolutely huge role in supporting the other members. She really will pull out all the stops to visit them. She went to Loosemble's debut showcase, Hassel's concert, appeared on Chu's YouTube show, and was even a composer and writer for the song Strawberry Soda on Loosemble's debut album. How cool is that? Eve gained a sort of mystical quality in my mind during this time. The last true echoes of the old Luna, trying to bubble their way back to the surface in a way true to themselves. But then, after a while, we finally saw what she had been preparing. The video on the Paper Mill channel, where she talks about the time she spent preparing for Loop, her debut solo, is one of the most genuine I've seen in the industry. She gets honest and vulnerable.
내가 싫어요. 잠이 많은 것도, 생각이 많은 것도. 눈물이 많은 것도?
But she continues to look forward, accepting any challenge with her members always in her heart, no matter the distance. So how could you not think she's the coolest?
저는 열정만큼은 누구보다 강하거든요. 제가 사랑하는 사람들을 지킬 거예요. 멤버들, 친구들, 그리고 가족들 다 같이 행복해지고 싶거든요.
I'm gold. I ate.
No one would blame you if you thought Chu was just some happy-go-lucky bundle of sunshine back in the pre-debut days. I mean, with all the smiling and cheering for the members, it definitely felt like she fit right in with Joeri. Her energy and popularity as a personality and main vocalist got her her own YouTube show, which still goes on to this day and has garnered well over 1 million subscribers. But Chu isn't just a smiling and fun personality. She's a warrior. This girl was the keystone that led to the freedom of Loona from BBC. And despite all that, she still found the time to keep her YouTube show running, post on social media, do brand collabs, do normal collabs, produce 2 solo EPs in social media, do brand collabs, do normal collabs, produce 2 solo EPs, and still somehow manage to show up and support every single one of her members.
와, 나 이만한 거 처음 받아봐. 와. 아유, 그래도 같이 하고 있으니까 다행이다. 이쪽은. 맞아. 좋아해서 포기하지 않고 다들 재밌게.
So how can Chu do it? We just know she can. She's genuinely one of the sweetest idols in the industry, not to mention one of the funniest.
Oh, not scared.
Not scared.
Here we go, right up.
You did well.
Yes, I ate. Yeah.
Oh my god, bro. What was it?
Yeah.
Strawberry Rush MV shooting, okay. Honestly, at this point, I think the only thing Chu wouldn't be able to pull off is a sexy concept. Oh my god. Okay.
Make a knife for us.
You know those cartoon characters that whistle and try to act innocent when they're caught doing something suspicious? Yeah, that's Go-on's essence. Go-on has been Loona's one and only princess since she joined. We're talking call in the Royal Guard, full infantry, this girl needs protecting levels. But over time, we've gotten to see more and more of her silly, scheming sense of humor, which occasionally dips into savageness.
누군 지각했대요. 지각을 하다니. 그래도 이따 안엔 들어오세요. 아니면 평생 못 볼 줄 아세요.
It makes for a unique, cute, and fierce dichotomy. Now, ever since the description of YYYY's Love Forever proclaimed it in its royal decree, she's been known for having the quote-unquote crunchiest voice of all members. While her voice adds to the princess's charm, it makes it very hard to pass as anything other than royalty. And also makes it very easy to be imitated.
조용히 좀 해주실래요? 박고원이 엄청 많아요. 여러분 들리세요? 짜증나.
She also has a super adorable relationship with Haeju, who, guess what, we're about to cover.
Do you know it?
But one last thing, I just love the way Joeri described Go-on back in 2020. An Unnie who looks like she'll fall over if you touch her.
Loser.
Haeju, previously known as Olivia Hye, is the baby wolf, who I guess now would be a grown-up wolf. Despite being the second youngest, she's the member that everyone fears. Even Hyunjin's antics have no effect on her.
난 눈이 옆에도 있다는 걸 알아줘.
Her family runs a cafe and her sister runs a cake store, so she has lots of experience with making delicious food. Like the wolf she is, she loves food in general.
맛있게 먹겠습니다. 나 여기서 근데 먹방이 들어가겠어.
She's also a true gamer. You can tell because she hates the game she's addicted to.
6617단계.
What game is that?
이제 더 이상 이 어플을 지울 수 없어.
And like I mentioned
That's like the
before,
old people
she's
with
got
Candy
the cutest
Crush.
relationship with Go-On. She sort of adores her. Teasing her is like her #1 pastime. One last tidbit, if you need a quick way to recognize her, just look at her mouth. It's a triangle. I remember it as a watermelon slice though, because she's some sort of watermelon whispering savant.
귀에서 아름다운 소리가 들리는데요. 수박 너무 귀엽지 않나요?
Yeah, I'm not messing with that lady. And that is everyone. Heejin, Hyunjin, Hassel, Yeojin, Vivi, Kimlip, Jinsol,
I don't think I got a favorite as of right now.
And Haeju. Despite there being half as
fuck with
many
everyone
members as
right
Triple
now.
S, it actually took longer. That goes to show
How the fuck
much
is Lin
history
floating
half
over
as many
here?
members as Triple S.
How is she doing this? I'm guessing his rail keeps going. That's the only explanation, because the
It
hell?
actually took longer. That goes to show how much history these girls have and how much good new content we're getting. But in the end, I think what's important to realize is Loona really hasn't changed. All the girls are still here. They're all talking with each other, supporting each other, and being silly with each other. We're living in such a precious time for the group because it was never guaranteed. Every song, stage, and show we get these days is just another step down the path for these girls. It's a journey that they've been taking together for years, past countless obstacles, and still, after all this time, they're headed in the right direction.
She just fucking. Whoa, what the hell is that? You think I'm jealous or something? Maybe. But I won't admit it on camera if I am.
해보셨어요? 감동적이지 않아? 나 아까 이달의 소녀. 네, 우리는 이달의 소녀 겸 루셈블 겸 여러분들도 오빅 겸 크루 겸.
You know, a long time ago, this channel used to be a Loona only channel where I didn't edit like any of the videos. Shoutouts to the people who remember Jinsol Silver. Now, as Ben Atmos, I've just hit 10,000 subscribers, and I think this video truly marks off the milestone to me. To celebrate, I've opened up a Patreon, where you can support the channel and get perks like your name at the end of every video, and behind-the-scenes commentaries about the process of making each one. See? Your name would go there. And would you look at that, the first behind-the-scenes content is already up. So, if you're interested, check it out with the link in the description. But either way, if you enjoyed, like and subscribe for more fun and insightful K-pop content, and I'll see you guys next time.
Okay. Both of those guys did a fucking excellent job with selling me on the group, bro. I am intrigued, and I'm actually hyped to actually get into this group, bro. It's like, oh my god, okay. So now I have to figure out if this can even make it on YouTube, because like I already know I got messages from people and everything telling me about the boycott thing. So I got to see if when I upload this, if YouTube puts like a little copyright thing on it, then I know that if this does get posted on there, that the company is going to make the money from it. So I got to see if I'm probably just going to leave it up on YouTube if it doesn't copyright it, or should I just throw it on the Patreon. I got to figure out which way I'm going to do it. But regardless of such, I'm ready to get into it. I think I'm going to most likely probably start with just doing the solo debuts and doing like all the videos to that first. And then probably touch on some of like the variety content, and then just probably flip back and forth between that and the any albums and everything. But I'm pretty sure if there's anyone here that's a fan of Loona, they probably will let me know the right way. Oh, Loon Triangle, I mean. They'll probably let me know the right way about going to watch the stuff. Because as of right now, it's probably just going to be the way I explain it. But if there's any other way I should do it, or like the more appropriate way, you can let me know down in the comments, and I catch y'all in the next one. I'm hyped, bro. We gonna be, I'm in for a treat. I already know.